What's going on, my friend? Hey, this is day 2 of our blogging crash course, and it's great to see you here once again. I hope day 1 you've gone through what we did in day 1 and you had no questions. You are okay with what we did in day 1. As a form of recap, in day 1, what we did was to create our hosting account and then create our domain name. So we went to freenom.com and then created our domain name. And then we also went to infinityfree.net and then we created our hosting account. If you haven't watched all those, I entreat that you go back and then you watch those videos before you continue with day 2 video, because day 2 is a continuation of what we did in day 1. Okay, so it's important that you get yourself acquainted with what we did in day 1 before coming to day 2. Right. In day 2, what we're going to do is to now set up our WordPress blog on our hosting accounts, and then we create some pages on our WordPress blog. Okay, so without much ado, let's get rolling. So from our cPanel, we're going to, there's a software that we use to set up this blog. So, and that software is called Softaculous. So you install, we search for typing at the wrong place. So we search from here. So there's a software that I'm referring to. Softaculous Apps Installer. So click on that. And then that's where you click to install your WordPress. But before you install it, if you want to see the demo, how it looks like, you can click on demo. And then it will show you exactly what it looks like. But then let's go ahead and then just install it, because we're going to install it anyway. So install. So you leave this place blank, and then you delete this WP from here. Leave this one blank. And then you give your site a name, whatever your site is about. So I'm going to name this login.tips.com, .ga. And then you put in your site description, whatever. Or you can also leave this as default as it is. When your WordPress blog is created, you can go in there and go and change all these details later. But then I'll go ahead and throw them up over here. So my site description, login tips, login tips.com is a free blogging site where I share free tips on how to blog successfully. So it is where you create an admin account that you use to log into the admin area of your WordPress blog. So I'm going to create an account, and I create a password. And then I enter my email address where, sorry, where I want to receive in my emails. So we scroll down, and then here's where we choose our theme, the theme that we want to use. So here, you select the theme that you think is appropriate or suits the idea that you want to put across. Okay. So before you select any theme, again, you can browse the theme to see how it looks like, whether it fits for the purpose that you want to use it for. So let's check out this first one. This is not that bad. So if you want this theme, you can go ahead and then select it. Let me check another one. This is not bad either, but this does not fit how I want my blog to look. So I will ignore this. And then I'm going to choose the first theme. So just this one. Then click on, so we've already selected, then click on install. It's going to take a while for the installation to complete. So at this point, I'm going to pause the video and then come back when the installation is done. All right, welcome back. Our installation is now complete. And let's move on to our site to go and see how it looks like. Wow, so now we have our WordPress blog set up. Happy days. That's awesome. So we're now going to go ahead and then create some pages on our WordPress blog. So we're going to create a About Us page, we're going to create a blog page, and we're going to create a Contact Us page, right? I'm going to take you through all this. And this is nothing difficult, there's nothing tricky, so don't be scared. We're going to go through this smoothly as we did in day one, right? So let's get moving. So to get into the admin area of your WordPress blog, we type in the domain name /wp-admin, then hit enter. All right, so I'm in the login screen of my admin area. So I'm going to log in. Don't forget, you're supposed to log in with the admin credential that we created when we were setting up our WordPress blog. Okay, during the setup stage, the admin credential that you entered, you're supposed to enter that over here. So I enter my admin credentials here. I click on login. We are now in our admin dashboard, and to create our pages, we go to pages. We are in our pages section of our admin area. And if you remember, on our home page, we saw this menu sample page. So this is where the sample page is coming from. So this is where we're going to create our About Us page. This is where we're going to create our Contact Us page. This is where we're going to create our blog page. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we click on Add New over here. So let's type in the name of our page. So this is going to be About Us. And we will usually put in the content of our About Us page, what we want our About Us page to have. So let me quickly dash off to go and grab some content and then come and paste it in there. So let me get a dummy content from here. So I'm going to copy this dummy content. Then go back to our admin area, and I'll paste it in here. So with this, our About Us page is ready. So I click on Publish. With our About Us page created, we're now going to create our blog page. So enter the name blog, and then we leave the content blank because the blog page is going to come from the post that we make. So there's no need to enter any content over here. So we leave this page blank and then click on publish. Our blog page is also created. Now let's click on add new again and create our contact us page. With the contact us page, you will leave this page blank for now. We will come back to this and then add the contact form. So for now, let's leave this page blank and then we click on publish. Alrighty, with this page is set up, now let's go to our site and then go and see how it looks like now. I'm gonna refresh it. My internet today, it's kind of bad. Alright, so we have our menus now showing as we want it to. So let's go and change, let's go and disable this sample page. We don't want the sample page to show over here. And then we will have a menu called home page over here. All right. So let's go back to our admin area and then we correct that. So do that, we go to dashboard. So let's go back to pages. And then let's create our home menu, sorry, our home page. So we enter the name of the menu, which is home. And then let's enter a welcome message. Okay. So enter, hi friend. Welcome to my blog. For all blogging tips and tricks, you will find them here. So you can enter any message at all which you think will speak to your audience. Okay, this is just a dummy message that I've entered just for demonstration's sake. Okay, so once that is done, click on publish. So now let's move on to the menu section and then let's now go and manage our menu. Okay. So we go to appearance and then go to menus. So we are now in the menu management section of our admin page. So let's create and arrange our menus the way we want it to be. So to do that, click on all the menus that you want them to show as the main menu on your site. We don't want a sample menu to show, so we uncheck this and then you click on add to menu. So from our menu structure over here, we are going to remove our sample page because we don't want this. And then we remove this custom homepage. So we want to use the homepage that we created with the welcome message, which is in this one. So we take off this as well. Remove this one. And then we rearrange the menu. So we shift this up for this to be the first menu that to show, and then next about us, blog, and then contact us. All right. Okay, with this done, then we click on create menu to activate it. So now let's move on to our site to see how it looks now. So to do that, we click on here and then we refresh. My internet is not favoring me today at all. The menu we created is not showing the way we want it because we have not activated it as our primary menu. So let's go back to our menu section and then check this. So we check this box, primary menu, and then we click on save. So now that it's saved, let's go back to our page and then refresh it and then see how it looks now. Let's hard refresh. Voila, happy days. So now our menu is showing exactly the way we want it to show. Okay, so we are at the home page. Let's look at the About Us page. So this is our About Us page. But see here, our content is not showing. So let's go and check whether the content that we entered in About Us page was actually saved. So let's head back to the admin section. Then we go to Pages. In our pages, click on About Us. So as you can see, our content is empty. Our content wasn't saved. So let me copy another content from here. Copy. And then let me paste it in here. Then click on Update. So now let's head over to our site and then refresh our site and see whether our content will now show. Yeah, there we have it. So now our About Us content is showing. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the home page and let me show you something. We'll refresh. So you see that from our main home page, if you scroll down, our main home page, it's not displaying the welcome message that we inputted, okay? And it's displaying this side menu. This page is supposed to show for the blog. Okay, this shouldn't show for the home page. So we're going to change this to show for the home page. Okay, so we're going to change this section so that the welcome message that we inserted in our home page will now show here without any sidebar. We don't want sidebar on our home page. So to change that, let's go back to admin area, and then we go to settings, and then we go to reading. So from our settings, this is how we control what we want to see on the home page. So home page display, we don't want it to use the block layout. So we're going to make it use a static page. So we check this static page, and then you select what should show as your home page. So we select the home page that we created, where we typed in our welcome message, which is this one. So we select this, and then our post pages should use the blog layout. So we select the blog as our post page. So that is all we do here. Then we click on Save. Our settings is now saved. So let's go back to our blog page, and then let's refresh and see how it looks now. Refresh. Okay, so you see we now have our blog page displaying our home page, but the content is not showing. So again, I'm guessing our content wasn't saved. So let's go back to Pages. Then let's click on Home Page. So there you have it. Our content for the home page was not also saved. So let me go back here, then just go and copy a dummy text, short dummy text from here, and then paste it in here. Then click on Update. Okay, so now that we have our content saved, let us refresh our home page and then see whether it's now showing. All right, there we have it. So there we have it. Our content is now showing. Now let's click on our blog and then see how our blog page looks like. So let's scroll down. Okay, so better. So this is how I want our blog page to look like. Okay, so our blogs will show up over here, and then we have our side menu over here, right? So in our day 3 training, we're going to jump over and then create our blog post. Okay, so I wanted us to touch base with the contact us page today, but I think you've had enough for today. So I'm going to move the creating of the contact us page to the day 3 training. Okay, so that in the day 3 training, what we're going to do is to design our contact us page, and then we'll continue to customize our blog. We'll add things that we want to see, and we'll take on some things that we want to see, and then we'll write our first blog post all on day 3. Okay, so let's recap what we did for day 2 today. So day 2, all we did was to set up our WordPress blog, and then create our home page, create our about us page, create our blog page, and then create our contact us menu or contact us page. Okay, so this is all that we did for day 2, which I hope is very understandable and it's very helpful. If you don't understand anything, like I always say, send me an email or send me a message on my blog, and I'll respond ASAP. And I believe you also practicing with me and you creating your blog. At the end of it all, we're going to have a very beautiful blog that we're going to make an income out of. So join me for day 3 course, and then we will take it up from there. Thank you once again for joining me, and see you in day 3 course. Bye.